분데스리가 이재성 출격대기 TVN 스포츠.
Jackson Wink MMA in the past, not so much for this training camp, but fully plans to get back to Albuquerque, New Mexico in the not too distant future. All right, Safarov in red, the prohibitive favorite, Tyson Pedro in black.
I'm curious who comes out and initiates in this first round. Both these guys really good with the power hand, but I like Tyson Pedro's jab to start out with. Yeah, that's a leg kick.
Good sign for Safarov early as he tries to control Tyson Pedro here on the ground.
See Pedro trying to get to the fence where he can back walk and get up.
Safarov, master of sport and wrestling and combat sambo. Been in this position a lot in his lifetime.
Sambo, a lot of leg locks, good positioning, a lot of big throws. Tyson Pedro able to get back to his feet. There he is. Nice angling off the cage, good footwork. It's not just about getting underhooks and pummeling and stopping the takedown. Angle to get out of that position, that's what he did. Oh, nice knee.
Pedro, 6 pro wins, all of them in round 1, the longest of which 4 minutes and 10 seconds against Paul Craig last March at UFC 209 in Vegas.
You see what Safarov's doing? He's not committing with the takedown. He's waiting for a leg kick and reacting off that.
Safarov loaded up on that left hand, nothing doing.
Easy telegraph on that. See if Tyson Pedro sticks behind the jab instead of the kicks, because that's what Safarov is looking for the takedown. Both attempts have been off kicks. Nice right hand. It's grazed the ear. Another good one.
Safarov's got a hell of a chin as he returns fire. About 2 minutes gone, round 1. There's a shot, a wayward run from Safarov, nothing to it.
No setup on that takedown. Dove from the outside. Another good right hand. Man, the power disparity very evident here. Tyson Pedro definitely more heavy-handed so far.
And a nice kick to the top of that lead leg from Pedro to Safarov.
Safarov, his physical position is one of a counter-puncher or someone waiting to set up a takedown.
Nice uppercut from Safarov, followed it up with a stiff left. Just over 2 minutes here to go in round 1 of a possible 3.
Another good right to the temple. Safarov swinging back hard.
Big knee from Tyson Pedro.
Talked about the chin of Safarov. You were right. Ooh, this guy's got a chin on him. The problem is, but when it hasn't been off a leg kick or a body kick, the takedown hasn't been set up well. It's kind of, he's just diving after it. It's not going to work on a guy like Pedro, who has good reflexes for this size.
That was to the back of the head.
A little surprised we didn't see a break there. Referee was on it, but he lets the action keep going. Going for a switch position. It's hard to do when the head's on that side. Now we can. Now going for the Kimura trap. Nice one. Ending up on top. He might get it. This is bad. Stepping over the head. That's it.
Yes, he did. Tyson Pedro by submission. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Peter Hickbott has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 54 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to a Kimura, Tyson Pedro.
When he talked about it, him and his father talked about, hey, in sparring, I was hurting guys. I wanted to go in and really do damage. That's what I want to do in this fight. Nice right hand. They didn't talk about the takedown and the grappling as much as they talked about the striking. So far, he looks sharp.
Left hand lands over the top for Jake Matthews, and you also don't know with developing fighters how many strides they can make in a 6 or 8 month absence or training camp. So
yeah, he's still young. He's still developing. Nice right hand over the top.
Jing Liang able to react quickly and not get completely knocked down.
This is what I meant earlier about Jing Liang's willingness to walk through punishment in order to deliver his own strikes, but he can't do too much of it. We're not encouraging that as parenting, by the way.
Not
Make your
necessarily.
kid jump off the cliff generally, but you know, it worked for Matthews. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you want him to be comfortable being uncomfortable. The Leech trying to close the distance here.
I think it was a little bit of a clash of heads on the way out. Head caught him on the chin. But Jing Liang really yet to find his offense. Good short right over the top. Oh, another good shot by Matthews.
The Leech goes down, Wisely goes to the up kick. But the power of Jake Matthews on full display here early as he seamlessly transitions to the mount.
Beautiful mount transition, and he is not thinking submission, John. He is going ground and pound from the outset. Jing Liang hanging onto the hips. That's not what you want to do. All it's going to do is burn your arms out. It won't get you out of mount. It'll protect your head for a minute, but you have to escape. He's got to get his hips moving, and right now they are going nowhere. Impressive stuff so far from Matthews. And he's on the back, extending the hips of Jing Liang. Rear naked choke comes from the hips first. Get your opponent extended. Matthews knows that. Great first round so far.
Well, and if he wanted to show off the strides he's made as a striker, mission accomplished here through about 4 minutes. But a very good submission game as well. Let's see if he can get under the chin of the Leech here.
Jing Liang playing defense so far. And right now, a minute left, you're thinking, look, I just want to get out of this round.
4 rear naked choke victories for Jake Matthews coming in.
He's got to scoot out, try to get his back on the ground, on the mat. So far, he's not doing that. You see, he's setting up the arm triangles there, right here. See how the arm is close to the neck, meaning if he turns to his right to flatten out. Yeah, he's saying he's holding his glove now.
Yeah, he was.
And I probably would too, I'm not gonna lie. He's in trouble. Look at that hip pressure. He's in arm triangle position. If Jing Liang tries to turn to his right, the arm triangle is there. Don't think that Matthews doesn't know that. Great stuff so far. Celtic kid, really impressive.
Matthews, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Carlos Vieira.
By the way, as a Lakers guy, it hurts to say that. I know you're a Boston guy, but I will call him the Celtic kid. I'll do it.
So Jake Matthews, a man on a mission here early tonight as a slight underdog. He is putting it on Li Jingliang, who's got some work to do if he's going to extend this 4-fight winning streak. Wow. Now, I know when you sat down with Matthews on Thursday as I was stuck in Brisbane, he also talked about some hip issues in the past that he has had. They had to shave it down at one point in time. So he has dealt with some adversity.
Nice uppercut on the way in. That hurt Matthews, but he keeps going. Went hard for the guillotine. Trying to get his hips involved. He needs to step over to really get this guillotine. Getting the hips involved from guard now. It's tight. This might be it.
And again, he is grabbing the gloves, and that is tough, man. I mean, he gets out of the choke essentially by committing a foul.
And the referee said, get your fingers out of the eyes. His eye is bleeding badly. That is unbelievable. He was able to get out of submission with that. Oh my God. They're showing me a replay that is hard to watch, folks. You'll get to see it in a minute, but I don't believe that.
The Leech giving different looks here on the feet.
He's doing with that lead right. He's got to get out of this position. Can only move his head so long. Good job getting off the fence. But Jing Liang is going back to the one thing he knows can turn the tide, the power of his right hand.
Yeah. The Leech getting a little bit wild on the feet here. Matthews misses with a right hand over the top. Under 2 minutes now in round 2. Unofficially, just one submission attempt for Matthews thus far.
I think without that foul, he finishes the fight. That looked really tight.
A lot of fighters would have at least registered a complaint. I mean, Jake Matthews didn't even...
A lot of fighters would still be screaming at the referee.
Yeah,
trust me, they'd still be arguing about it.
And he just kept
And
fighting.
he just went right back to work, which very professional of him.
If you did a split screen of Matthews in his UFC debut compared to now, I think it would blow you away.
Oh, that's his little brother. That's exactly what you would think. Good head movement. Nice counter punching. And daring him to punch him. If Mark Hunt is watching this in the dressing room, he's cheering. He loves this.
Yeah.
It's right out of his book. Come on.
I think it's hard not for anyone to be inspired by this effort tonight.
Jing Liang is coming forth, throwing a lot. One thing we have to keep in mind is you and I can sit out here and debate it all day. Matthews has to go in there and just keep fighting and put it behind him. And so far he has.
Yeah.
That's very commendable of him. His dad, coach, asked him, can you see out of the eye? He said, it's a little blurry, you know. He said, keep your hands up. That's always the advice. Keep your hands up. You don't have to see all the punches. You don't have to read everything.
Right. Jing Liang had to eat some significant strikes to get back to his feet, but was able to do so. Nice uppercut lands for the Leech on the inside.
And the problem defensively is that earlier in this fight, the first 2 rounds, he's relied a lot on his awareness. He slipped a lot of punches with his hands down. He relies on his ability to see the punches coming. Well, now he has a swollen eye that's hard to see out. Oh, beautiful right hand!
Yet another knockdown for Matthews.
Right on the button. He goes to his grappling. Great recovery by Jing Liang. Unbelievable.
All 3 times he has been borderline knocked down, he has recovered almost immediately and countered with his own offense.
I'm really surprised Matthews went to his grappling attack and didn't try to finish with strikes.
Wild fight here, unofficially 2 knockdowns for Jake Matthews. 2 minutes now to go.
Man, what does it take to floor this guy? Man, he just keeps coming. He gets knocked down, gets right back up. But Jing Liang has iron in his chin. Good movement by Matthews, though. Needs to drive and get up or get a takedown of his own. In double leg position, can he finish? Good defense by Jing Liang. And this fight has been worth the price of admission in terms of what has happened, the drama, the story, the action. This one has had just about everything.
And we get some separation back to the center of the octagon here. 1 minute now to go. You saw Matthews with a quick check on the clock. Perhaps he'll try to punctuate this performance with a late takedown. Instead goes to the flying knee. Looked like maybe he got countered too, hard to tell.
And Matthews needs to keep those hands up. Jing Liang's still very, very dangerous with 15 seconds left. Don't think he's not. Very smart move. Talk about fight IQ. Get in close and negate the punching. Low single leg attack. Stay safe.
The Leech fighting like he knows he needs the finish. What a fight!
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 30-26, and 30-26 for the winner by unanimous decision, Jake the Celtic Kid Matthews.
With that touch of gloves, we are underway. Cyril Asker is in gray, ㅣUfc in black.
Cyril Asker had a great word for this division. He said it's cruel. It's a cruel division. Gotta claw your way to the top. It is brutal. He knows that.
Asker dropped down, partially landed a right hand. ㅡuifc counters effectively.
Just as we suspected, no real feeling out process. A lot of lead right hands. ㅡuifc trying to get it done early.
ㅡuifc took his first fight at 17 years old, now 24. Lists his favorite grappling technique as the get-up, so doesn't like spending a lot of time on the ground. Also went 5-2 with 3 knockouts as a pro boxer, did ㅡuifc.
Asker has to be smart. Good job with the lead hook. He needs to. Oh man, another good shot. He's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Oh, elbow and a big left hand.
This This is about to be over if he doesn't change this. Tuivasa all over him.
And now Tuivasa rips the body. Let's see the extent to which Asker has recovered.
Patient
lead elbow. Man.
Asker can't believe he's still on his feet. Taking monstrous shots, but he needs to answer back, or this fight's about to be over.
Oh, Tuivasa pouring it on now. Referee Steve Percival watching the action here closely.
He is still on his feet, but he is not in this fight. Make no mistake. All he's doing is shelling up. He's throwing some stuff back, but nothing behind it. Can't believe he's taking these shots because they are brutal.
Oh, Tuivasa lands again with that left hand splitting the guard. Now another big elbow.
If Asker has a takedown in his arsenal, now is the time.
And it was that previous elbow that cut him open. Stop the fight. Tai Tuivasa.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Steve Percival has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa.
Santos, Verdum, Stipe, and Alistair Overeem. He doesn't take on a lesser opponent and think, oh, I got this.
Right.
He doesn't.
In Colorado, training with the likes of Cody Donovan, Dwayne Ludwig. His teammate Austin Hubbard in his corner tonight.
People I'm talking about.
See how soon that changes.
There's the takedown attempt. Way far out and still got it. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's a good sign for Curtis Blades.
Good
Early.
scramble.
Back up. Hunto right back to his feet. About 2 minutes gone by round one.
One thing about Hunt's frame, it's hard to keep him down. He springs back to his feet very easily. Big legs. See Hunt very low with the lead hand, trying to bait him in. Oh, great shot! That hurt him.
Blades
He's
is hurt.
wobbly.
Oh, Hunt with an overhand right.
He's taking his. Oh!
Blades goes down. Right back up. We'll see if Hunt can bide his time here. Oh, useful. A huge takedown for Curtis Blades.
That's exactly what Blades needed because he was hurt. He is still hurt. Those were knockout shots. Blades right now trying to clear the cobwebs. Almost in full mount. Not quite high enough. But he is trying to get mentally back into this fight.
Blades looks to be bleeding pretty significantly.
Now is Mark Hunt going to take some risks to get back to his feet? That's the question. Trying to take the back. Fence is in the way.
Another fairly high amplitude takedown there for Curtis Blades, his third of the round.
You certainly see the strength with his takedown, with his throws. But man, he ate some shots.
So Blades 3 of 4 in the takedown department through 4 minutes of this fight.
Right now, Blades' goal is just to see the end of the round. Stay on top, don't take any more damage, live to fight the next round. If he tries to rush it and Mark Hunt is able to get back to his feet, he can't take many more of those punches. A lot of people mistake the two.
Right. And now he has mounted Mark Hunt, who relinquishes the back here.
Has the hooks in, but I don't think there's enough time unless his arms are already under the neck, which it is not. Let's see round two.
So I guess we'll find out the extent to which Blades has recovered. He shoots less than 5 seconds in.
I am not surprised. Instant takedown. He's felt the power. He respects it now. He's not going to play on the outside and throw any jabs. This is a wrestling match from here on out as far as he's concerned, if he's smart.
Nice dexterity there from Mark Hunt to stay upright.
Double unders, and good job circling out.
Well, later tonight,
Off the takedown.
excuse me, Jimmy, don't miss a complete recap of all the action in Perth on our UFC 221 post-fight show immediately following the main event on FS1, or stream it live on Fox Sports Go. We have crossed the midpoint of this second round. Nice jab from Blades. Beautiful job by Hunt, at least temporarily, to shuck Blades off, but now he regains a dominant position.
Couldn't spring back to his feet with that. That defensive half guard, a lot of people call it Z-guard, that shin across the waist. All it does is push your opponent back and you can't keep it. Problem is, Mark Hunt might be in a position where he needs to really get busy in round 3. Good stuff by Blades. Mark Hunt getting that underhook, but can't get back to his feet. Blades keeping that physical pressure on him. And think about the energy this is taking out of Mark Hunt. A great round 1, he threw a ton of punches. A lot of them are power shots. That costs a lot of gas.
So a productive 2 minutes there for Super Samoan Mark Hunt. Immediate shot from Blades, and it's good.
No surprise at all.
Oh!
That's a powerful takedown. Great slam. Blades showing that strength. Now going for full mount. He's got it. And Mark Hunt very, very tired. It's exactly where he didn't want to be. Mounted early. Trying to get back to the fence, but a walk-up is hard when you're mounted.
So a discouraging start to this third and final round for Mark Hunt. 6 takedowns for Curtis Blades on 9 attempts, his personal best 8 in the UFC. But for Mark Hunt, I would imagine at times the body won't necessarily do here what the mind would like it to.
Exactly. And all that power and effort he put into round 1, this is where you pay for it.
Let's listen into the corner of Curtis Blades, Cody Donovan, Vinny Lopez, and Austin Hubbard.
Find that elbow. Push on his head. Find that elbow. Yep.
There you go. Now
Posture.
bring that right elbow over the top.
And bam.
Right over the top.
Yes. Again. Again. Right on his mouth. Take away his right leg. Right leg. Right leg. Okay.
Nice job by the UFC veteran Cody Donovan there in the corner.
An excellent job. And they're encouraging those slicing elbows, those short-range weapons. Wearing Mark Hunt down. That's the key to this position. Think about carrying your weight as big as Mark Hunt is and the weight of another heavyweight.
Yeah. A lot of people felt like this was a good challenge, the right type of challenge and test for Curtis Blades at this stage of his career, and has largely handled it quite well tonight. As Hunt gets back to his feet, not for long.
Tenacious with the takedown. Will not let him off the hook.
Can just hear the air come out of the building as Curtis Blades gets his 7th takedown on 10 attempts.
The times he's been able to get back to his feet, he hasn't been able to get away. It's been what they call a mat return every single time. Nice wrist control. And that seatbelt grip across the back, grabbing the wrist right there. That's what kept him from getting out. Great stuff by Curtis Blades. This last round, if Curtis Blades can stay on top, he can ice it. You even call this one a 10-8 if Mark Hunt doesn't do something to get back in it.
So maybe a window of opportunity here for the legend Mark Hunt. But Blades puts him right back where he wants him, 9 for 12.
Doesn't have the snap on the punches in round 3.
So a deflated Mark Hunt here, checking the clock. Curtis Blades has been up for the challenge tonight. The much younger man, one of the biggest age discrepancies in this fight in UFC history. And Blades continues to strike and pressure the fan favorite Mark Hunt. And make it 10.
Great game plan by Curtis Blades. He did what he was good at. Good finish in the mount. Very, very strong performance from Curtis Blades after a rough first round.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-26, 30-26, And 29-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Curtis Razor Blade.
Robert Whitaker, of course, beating Yoel Romero. I would take a page out of that book if I'm Luke Rockhold. What he did, he used the rear leg a lot. He didn't let Yoel Romero rest. A guy like Yoel Romero is always doing one of two things. He's unloading or he's reloading. When he's reloading, don't let him stand for free. Don't let him stay on the outside and get his gas back. Hit him with something.
90 seconds gone by round one of a possible 5 tonight.
Simple stuff. Simple stuff.
Rockhold had a big win over Michael Bisping in Australia, has a pretty good following here down under.
He was higher with that leg kick that time. He aimed for the thigh, tried to keep it away from the shin. See right now, Luke Rockhold staying very upright.
Rockhold right back to it, attacking that lead leg of his opponent. Oh, that left hand landed over the top.
Romero's legs are gigantic. That's how he gets all that hip power, all that leg power. That's where it is. Looks down and goes high. You see, looked down at the foot, then came in with some strikes over the top. Rockhold showing a lot of respect so far. Being very cautious. Last thing you want to do is rush against a guy as explosive as Romero. A good right hand that hurt him.
Rockhold ate some power shots there. Now Romero working the body.
Once again, maybe lackadaisical at the end of the round, but round two, he'll go after you. Round one, he took off a lot. Round two, he starts strong. That's Yoel Romero. Exactly what Yoel Romero does.
Good start to round two for the underdog, Yoel Romero. Another cracking right hand there. 2 minutes have gone by in this second round. Prevailing wisdom coming in was that Rockhold would have the advantage if we hit rounds 4 or 5, but Romero pacing himself quite well here early. And he's the guy whose average fight length.
A marathon runner paces himself for as long as they have to until the marathon's over. Yoel Romero shows a sport that matches the way his body functions explosively, and that's how he fights.
Pretty good combination. Rockhold circles out of harm's way.
I don't think that's the kind of fight Rockhold wants, is a fight at boxing range.
90 seconds now to go in this second round.
Once again, that little turn check. Doesn't lift the leg, just turns the knee to the outside. It's quick. I'm a little surprised we haven't seen even an attempt at a takedown by either guy. Both guys so deadly on the ground, especially with their ground and pound. It's been a stand-up battle. I don't think either guy wants to risk it.
Nice jab by Rockhold, starting to do some good work with the hands now.
And he doubled and tripled it up. That's why it took Romero by surprise. It wasn't just one and done.
Third round underway. Luke Rockhold in the black trunks, Yoel Romero in gray. Rockhold continuing to be the far busier man tonight, as we expected in terms of the ball.
And that's been an issue in certain...
Pretty tactical, deliberate fight thus far.
I'm curious to see if Rockhold turns it up. Rounds 3, 4, and 5. Romero, I don't think he has faith in Romero's gas tank. He said, yeah, you know, he went 25 minutes against Robert Whitaker, but he did slow down late in that fight. Rockhold could be waiting for that to really unload.
Oh!
That's
Romero
it!
with a knockdown! Yoel Romero has done it! Romero knocks Luke Rockhold out cold!
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Yoel, Soldier of God, Romero!